Sup? How's it going?
You suck.
Why? Eh? Why? It's going good. Nice, nice. What up? Low key, to be real, I kind of have this like piercing headache. But I'm hoping that some water, ibuprofen, and some gaming will have it go away. But other than that, I'm good. How about you guys? How moist is the forehead? It's pretty moist, but right now we got a hat over it, so. Excellent. You didn't leave me to die. You know what's funny is I don't even know what you look like, Blight, but I can just already picture you like just staring at a wall outside for a week. I'm eating an entire summer sausage like a Slim Jim. This is diabolical. Send a picture of it in the Discord right now. I want to see. Alright, who do we got? We got Echo, we got Darkest Hour, we got Mariah, we got Joe, we got Blight, Littlefoot's mom, we got Shaw. Dang, oh my gosh. What's up, guys? How is it going? Let's see here, I need to share something. What did you guys do today? Yesterday, I forgot to tell you guys, I watched a movie before stream. I watched a movie with Adam Sandler in it, and it was of him in the, him in space. And it was such a strange movie. It's called Spaceman. You guys should watch it. It's a good watch. Although I will, well, I'm not gonna spoil it. No. Why? Because why not? Yeah, but you're such a bully. Let's see here. Want me to scream really loud? Would that help? But how would you scream? Is it like a metal scream? Is it a really annoying high-pitched girl scream? Like what kind of scream is it? Is it a manly scream? Is it like this kind of scream? Here, one second. I need to show you. I don't have it. Oh wait, is it kind of like this?
Oh.
Or is it like this? Let me know. She's hiding the biggest forehead, bigger than Vegeta's forehead in Dragon Ball franchise. You know, I was actually talking about this with somebody earlier today. My forehead is not even that big. Like, I don't even really understand why the joke persists. Like, sure, we created forehead in the Dark Souls series. That's fine, you know? So, it's a high-pitched, annoying scream. So you're a goat, then. It's because the internet. Yeah, but like, it would make more sense to make fun of like something that actually made sense. You know? Like KSI, his forehead. Oh yeah, it makes sense. You know? Guys, you gotta, when you guys find out, or when you guys get notified when Dark Souls 3 goes on sale, let me know. And I'm gonna buy it, and then we'll play it. Okay? The scream is just a fart. Yo, who misses Father Fartin'? I miss Father Fartin'. GG's, RIP. Also, look at Rohan. He's loafed right here. See him? Wait, right here. Farter Martin. Caffeine helps too. You know, I've tried caffeine before. I normally don't really have it because it kind of makes me tired. Like, there was one time where I had it and I got sleepy. So that's cool. Scary games, let's do it! What's up, Thorn? Guys, can you believe it? We finished Outlast. I honestly still can't believe it. Or Outlast 2. I do not have Outlast 2 yet. But I don't know yet, because if we're gonna have nothing but butt naked dude simulator, don't know how I feel about it, you know? I'll buy it right for you right now to play it. Play what? There's that scary game on Epic, The Bunker. Right. So today, the schedule, you guys, we're just gonna play a bunch of scary games. I've got The Final Sentence, which is a brand new scary game. There's Darkwood that I have. There is the Stanley Parable, which Shaw was so kind to gift me. There's still FNAF 2. We still, also, keep in mind, we still have known I Am Not a Human endings. There's 10 endings, and we've only unlocked 1. So we still have that. I have Phasmo we could try to. Yeah. Your forehead is a sniper's dream. You know what? Maybe with this hat on, yeah. Caffeine only blocks your brain from feeling tired for a while. Sugar makes you hyper. Well, not for me. Like, it made me sleepy. I was like having a drink, and then I get all sleepy. So, Outlast ending was freaking nutso. Dude, I low-key felt bad, even though that whole time we made fun of him, of Miles Upshur. He got. Stanley is not a scary game per se. It will mess with you though. It's fantastic. Hey, I don't mind with that. Low-key, my brain might not be up for it because of this piercing headache. But you know what? I'm still down to play it. The Mortuary Assistant. I unlocked the main ending of Mortuary Assistant. I think. I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know if we still can play it. I mean, there's other endings too, but... Dark Souls 3 or Outlast 2. Oh, well, I don't want you guys to have to do that. I do appreciate it though, but yeah, just keep a lookout whenever you guys see Dark Souls 3 on sale, because I do get notifications, but sometimes I miss them. Just let me know and I'll buy it, okay? And any other games that are on sale that you guys would like me to play. Alright? Sorry, I always have to harass you. Hey, I'm used to it, you know? You good, bro? How are you? I'm good. I'm doing good. How are you? Let's see here. Sorry if I'm missing some of your comments. How long did it take to complete Outlast? Well, I saw on YouTube that a lot of people who have played it before, they completed it again in less than like 4.5 hours. For me, it probably took about 8 to 12 because I kept running away, hiding, dying, getting chased, making fun of a dude who had diabetes. Being on the internet just means getting harassed. True. True. Look, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Just got a new job as a supervisor lifeguard, so I'm feeling... Dude, that's nice. So you got promoted as elite employee. Nice. Do you have repo? I do not. I do have Among Us though, Lethal Company. Stuff like that. If it's not big, then why are you hiding it? I'm not hiding it, bro. Literally, this is the only stream in so long and probably years that I've worn a hat. Why have we not played Lethal Company? I don't know. I'm chilling. I don't mind it. But stop. Can I tell you guys something? And actually, this is so random, but I'm gonna pause the music here for a second. Have you guys had a moment of such unnecessary, unjustified unfairness that happened to you that was just not okay? Because that happened to me. I totally forgot to tell you guys this when I got back on stream yesterday. But when I quick story, okay? But when I went to go visit my family, my brothers specifically, like we all wanted to go do something for Halloween. So we went to Six Flags for the Six Flags Fright Fest, you know, Halloween stuff. So we go there and I don't know, it just felt different. I haven't been there in a long time, but when I went there before, I don't know, it just, anyways, so we're hanging out. I'm on an hour and a half of sleep, so I'm low-key kind of tired, but we're in line for this one ride. Keep in mind, it is so packed, and the lines were probably 40 minutes minimum wait. Minimum. At least like the nice big rides. So we're in line waiting, and we only have been on one ride prior. So this was going to be our second ride, and we waited about 40 minutes. Bro. So I'm pretty tired. My feet are kind of tired. And there was these two bars on the left and right side. Okay, you with me? Like this. Following the path around to the ride. So there's these bars on the side. On the right side, which is your left. So on the right side, for your perspective, there's a curbside literally right below the bar. And then on the left side for you guys, there was a curb like a foot within the bar, but on the other side of the path, right? And then everywhere else around was just a little forest area with just a bunch of pine cones, pine needles. You know, it was all like there was no like safety hazard or issue in that sense. Okay, so 40 minutes we waited there, and my feet were getting kind of tired, and I wanted to sit down. So I was gonna sit on this side with the curbside on the bottom right below the bar, but I didn't want to hit my head because, you know, the line moves up, and I didn't want to, So I just went, me and my brother, we went on that side, literally a foot away from the bar, literally like a foot. Speaking of feet, bro, we were a foot away from the bar, and we were just walking alongside and sit down. And then when it's time to move, the line moved, get up, walk a little bit further, sit down, you know, and we're like touching the bar, you know, we're like right there. It's literally other kids, little kids, like 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old are walking around. It's like a zoo, like they're playing with the pine needles, you know, playing with sticks out there. So we're like, okay, it's pretty chill, you know. It's kind of warm, a little bit sweaty. I'm really tired. I'm only on an hour and a half of sleep, but I'm just trying to get on this ride, bro. This is where it gets not fun. So me and my brother, the line is moving. We get up on that side of the curb from sitting down to go walk up alongside next to the bar to then go sit down. As we got up and we were walking along the edge, I hear this like, so I turn around and there's this lady. There is this lady, small petite lady, who is wearing a bright yellow vest, and she is got big, huge old security on there. I was like, oh my gosh, what's up? And I had no idea that she was actually yelling at me specifically. And she was yelling, get inside the line. Like, get inside the line, get inside the line. And she was like full on yelling. And here's the thing, right? I'll take accountability. Like, sure, I shouldn't have been outside of the bar. You know, like, sure. But my intentions weren't, like, to vandalize or, like, you know, I wasn't, like, being rambunctious. I was just trying to sit on the bar or sit on the curbside right next to the bar. So I turn around, there's this lady on the other side of the bar. Keep in mind, she's also outside of the bar. She's not inside of the line, she's outside of the line. I mean, I get it, she's security, but still. So she's on the other side, she's pointing and yelling at me, and I look over, and my brother, by the time she was already yelling at me, he snuck underneath the bar. Well, not snuck, but he quickly got underneath the bar and started, you know, he just got in there, and I didn't even notice, because I have this small petite mad lady yelling at me specifically. And there's a thing that happens when something crazy or shocking happens to you. You either have a flight.
You suck.
You know what? Probably, you know, but you either have a flight, fright, or fight. I was fright, where whenever something crazy like that happens to me, I kind of freeze just to process everything. And I shouldn't have. I should have like immediately gone under the bars, but this lady was so merciless. She had no seeking of understanding. Literally, she said, get in the line probably 2 times max. And by the time I'm like able to turn around, register her face, see that she's yelling at me, and notice that my brother went under the bar inside the line, she's pointing at me and yelling at me, and she's like, you know what? Leave the line. I'm like, I'm still processing the fact that I have somebody yelling at me, right? And so she says that she's only staring at me too. There's me, Hotspot, my 3 brothers, and his fiance. So there's a whole group of us, but she was just yelling at me. And it's because I was pretty dumb and just like kind of froze. Normally I don't have ladies yelling at me. So she immediately said, get out of the line, without letting us speak at all. I was trying to say, you know, ma'am, I'm just trying to sit. I'm so sorry. I can, you know, I'm so sorry. But she, every time I would try to say something, she would just yell, get out of the line, and pointing to get out. So basically she's saying, you need to leave the 40-minute line that you waited. And just, you know, get absolutely screwed over. So then Hotspot was like, well, she was just moving up to sit down on the curbside. And the lady was like, well, look, she's not even sitting down right now. Lady, I was standing up to walk down to not keep the line from behind me waiting, and I got up to go sit down up ahead on the curb. Like she was just so low key. She was on her period. I don't know. She was so mad that I was like, I felt like I was being the emotional punching bag for this lady, which is fine, I guess, but it was just like, at the cost of that, she would not shut up and she would keep saying, get out of the line, get out of the line. And everybody, keep in mind, there's so many people around us. The entire line for that ride was quiet. And they were all watching me and this lady. And I was like, what did I do wrong that made all of this justified? I'm just walking here. And so she would not shut up. Get out of the line. Get out of the line. Get out of the line. You know, just absolutely just diabolical maniac, to the point where we're just like, guys, let's just go. So that this lady just she caused the scene. Everybody around us. So when she finally got quiet, and then when I finally moved, I'm like, guys, let's just go. You know, like, this lady is absolutely crazy. So I went under the bar, and then we started moving. I kid you not, this lady, she was like, get out of the line. And she just started walking, like, leading us to the exit or entrance of the line or whatever. So anyways, as I do that, I get under the bar and I start walking down. Every single person that was there, all of them were whispering, what a bee, like, what an absolute, you know, they said some names and calling it out, that is so not cool. And, you know, some mom said that, and like, everybody agreed that this lady was being such a Karen that she put, like, she's probably the queen of Karens. Right? What are you planning for revenge? I'll just never go to Six Flags. But bro, this is not like, bro, we went to the front of the line. Okay? We went to the front of the line. And she turns around. She's like walking around all like, I did that. And she turns around and she says, so now I'm going to have to kick you guys all out of the park. This lady was trying to ban us from Six Flags for sitting on a curb and a foot away from the bar. To make a long story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans. Anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that we did not get kicked out. Eventually, we did talk to a manager there he was pretty nice and chill, and he helped us out, and he was like, well, if we don't get any more complaints, then we won't ban you from the park today. And we had to say okay, even though we literally didn't do anything wrong. So I mean, like, I'll take accountability. Like, sure, I shouldn't be off the bar, like outside of the bar, but I don't know, like, there were so many other people doing it too. Kids, teenagers. So, anyways, how's your guys' day? Fafa has a nemesis. Her name was probably Fergus. Probably. I don't know. But I definitely felt like that was not really justified. But you know what? It's whatever, man. Let's see here. End of story time, by the way. Either that or Tony, but spelled Tona. Like baloney. Oh, baloney, so Tony. I got you. I was like, Tonga? I also 100% Hollow Knight, Silksong, and Steel Soul mode, so I'm done with the game for a while. Bro, I actually, Reaper, dude, I just started playing Hollow Knight not too long ago. So that's pretty cool. Cool Beanie, hey, Echo, thank you so much, I appreciate it. You know what's crazy is I've actually never seen this movie. Lost race too. I almost died. What is that? Lost. Well, that's probably something in Hollow Knight. Never mind. I don't want no spoilers. She was like, what? So, as a security guard of 10 plus years, she sucks. I had no idea how she would not be fired right there. Right then and there. She definitely got divorce paper earlier that day. Something happened and she took out the anger all on me. Whatever, bro. Nightmare Before Christmas is a must-see movie. No, I can't. Something I will say, dude. Movies with claymation, I will not watch. I do not like them. I despise them. They're creepy. I don't like it. They have such a weird, uncanny feeling. I won't do it. I'm so sorry. I say this because when I watched Chicken Run as a little kid, I was scarred for life, and I hated that movie in all movies with that animation. So, it's goated. I'm sure the story is great. Don't get me wrong. But I do not like the animation. I don't. Oh my gosh, is that... What's up, Dab? Dab me up, bro. Bro, dab me up. Okay, I'm so sorry for missing some of your guys' chats. I think I noticed there's Mr. Lark here. Dude, what's up, Mr. Lark? Sick Beanie, thank you, thank you. And Steven the Demon, what's up? Chicken Run is amazing. I'm not talking about Chicken Little. Chicken Run. There you go. No, not yet. Quite sadly, they announced DLC though. It would probably be then. Chicken Run was one of my favorite movies growing up. Well, I'm so glad, Mr. Lark, that you love to be traumatized. Anyways. Hey, if you like that movie, I joke around and stuff, but if you like movies like that, that's cool. It's just not my cup of tea. It's creepy, it's uncanny. The stories are always like super sad and depressing, twisted and sick in a way, and the art makes it worse to me. You play Mortal Shell? No, I have not. What are you, like a Teen Titans turtle and you have a shell or something? I was scared of it as a kid, but it's great. Maybe I need to watch it again as an adult. But I just never liked those animations. So It's a Fire Souls-like game. You should try it. Mortal Shell? Dang. So many freaking Souls movies or games. Dude, can I just say, that would be so sick if they did a Elden Ring or Dark Souls. Oh my gosh, an anime of those games. Oh. Oh. That would be fire. Like, not the cringy, like, ooh woo type animes. I'm talking like Demon Slayer or Studio Ghibli type. Oh, that would be so good. Those need to be shows for sure. Dude. I know the Elden Ring movie is happening, but I feel like it's gonna get ruined. Dark Souls 3 needs an anime. See, that I don't know. I've never played that yet. It's too short. That's what he said. No, just watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a cultural staple. Look, I'm not saying that the music is bad. I don't know the story, but I'm sure it's a good story. It's the art. If I could watch it blind, I'd watch it. Let me just say that. Done in the Castlevania style? Yes! That would be beautiful. They already did that. It's called Berserk. Well, since you have enlightened my mind earlier today on stream, you're correct. But I mean, like, specifically just Dark Souls. Like, maybe only Dark Souls 3. And then Elden Ring. Oh, man. I would love that. Or, bro, Lord of the Rings anime. Why have they not made a Lord of the Rings amusement park? I would go broke. To listen to it. There is a Lord of the Rings anime? No, like a show about Lord of the Rings, not the Rohirrim one. Like, could you imagine watching the trilogy, like, in Studio Ghibli type animation? That would be so good. But yeah. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk about how I got yelled at by a small security lady at Six Flags with 1 hour of sleep. And talking about animes. So... the 1997 one is, let me guess, your favorite is MHA. Play a game. Okay. Okay, so we got planned today, guys, is some scary games. I think I'm going to start off with this game that Shaw gave me. And then, oh, Echo, are you still here, by the way? Were you the one that recommended me to play Darkwood? Because I have that, and we could play that today too, after we play a little bit of the Stanley Parable one. So, let's see here. Let's pull up the Stanley Parable. I have no idea I literally have no idea what this game is. I've never heard of it. No butts, no cuts, no coconuts. And we're gonna try it out. I don't know. I don't think it's scary based off of what Shaw explained, but he did say that it can get pretty whack. So we're gonna try it out. Who likes to try new games? Who likes to try new games? Okay, let's see. Webcam, Twit, game capture. Here we go. Properties. Okay, there we go. Nobody spoil anything. Yes, if you have played this game, no spoilers, please. As always, unless I do ask a question specifically, like where do I go, then sure. Is this a popular game? Like, is this well known? Stanley. The Stanley Parable. There you go. This game is peak. You will love it. Oh, okay. So some of you guys do know it. Nice. That's cool. I don't know if there is music. I don't hear anything. Let me know if you guys can see the game well, hear everything good. Please choose a screen and a subtitle language. Well, I can do all of these. So what do you guys want to do? This is the Egyptian game based on the true Stanley adventures? I have no idea. Yo, Icy, what's up? What's up, dude? Nice to have you on the stream. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys are all doing good. Sorry for my long story short earlier, but I wanted to tell you guys because I felt like that was whack. So let's see here. Good, just playing the game. What game you playing? Okay, I'm gonna do English, bro. Confirm. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. What, we're gonna get jump scared by computers now? We did this for Outlast. But it was a dude in like a creepy corridor. Okay, I can barely see him here. So let's do that. And now we're gonna get jump scared by a freaking computer. Please enter the current time. My time? Right now, it is 9:20. 9:20. Let's wait for 21 p.m. so we are exactly right on the spot. We gotta wait. It's like taking like so long. Like, why is it taking forever? This is a game that plants suggestions in your brain that manifest as nightmares when you go to sleep? I hope not. I have nightmares for free. Okay, there we go. Boom. That's like right on the dot. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay, thank you. Can you guys hear the game good? You are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Oh man, do I have to go to work? It's like I work in an office.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Oh my gosh.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Hey, I do that too.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Low-key, that's kind of a chill job.
Might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
W. Stanley, dude. I already love this guy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Aww.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Aww.
Something was very clearly wrong.
Poor Stanley.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Is that me? Oh. Oh, poor Stanley. He was left all alone. He was ready for work. Fine, let's just put in our own order. Okay, so 427. I hate Mondays. Alright. We have a cute little cubicle, cute little place. Okay, so we explore, I guess. Where is everybody? This
All
feels...
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The meeting room. So let's see, is there a loot?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I know, dude, you already said that. I'm just looking around. Oh. Was that supposed to turn off?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Shut up, dude! I hate you! I hate this guy! What an idiot! You're so annoying! You are so lucky I do not have a great sword. I like work. I just hate my boss. Alright, so I'm gonna touch everything in spite of this loser. Turning everything off. Okay, so you have to go to the meeting room. Let's just do that. Seems like there's nothing here for us. Let's just do that. Where is the meeting room? I'm gonna get lost. Wait, I'm going back. I'm going back where I came from. Also, oh my gosh, hey, Shock, what's up? How was your stream? I hope you had a good time. Game is trolling you. Seriously. I like how I can do a keyboard right here on the wall. Was this you, Blight? Staring at a wall, bro. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do we listen to this guy? You went to the door on the left. I might go on the right then, just in spite of this loser. Wall looked just like that. Oh, did it sound like that too? What a cute plant. You know what? Let's just listen to this guy, okay? Let's just listen. Okay. Are we in heaven?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yo. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Weekly targets. Financial panic meeting. Hey, I want to go there. Shock, dude. Are you back from ads? I'm sorry about that, dude. But hey, I just wanted to say I hope you had a good stream. It was lovely meeting your wife. Dude, I know. I missed you too, dude. It was freaking a long time. But we gotta play some games. Shock, no way, dude. Freaking, that's so nice. Shock, thank you so much. Please, no more on your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. 20 things? I would not like to work here. This looks like a... not a very fun place. Okay, we gotta go to the boss's room.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Upstairs? What's downstairs then? Can you crouch? I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. It's what all the cool kids are doing, I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. W freaking pen pal, man. This is a good idea. What all the cool kids have actually... Okay, so that's not... Okay. I thought it was gonna be lore. Follow your heart?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Aw, he's still
He might
such
be
a good
fired for
worker.
that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Yo,
Back to my
shock!
boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
We flying!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was
Yo!
he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
Hold on one
One
second.
he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Bro, what
I was
is...
dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these
Bro,
words was
this
pretty
dude talks so much, bro.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Are we bipolar?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Dead?
While she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What a loser. Oh, wait a minute. Did we die? Like, did we have an ending of the game? Already? I followed instructions! What? Okay, let me just say, Shock, thank you so much for the freaking gifted subs, dude. You guys are crazy. We freaking got the over 80 subs on Twitch. I think that's the most I have ever gotten, which is insane. So I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what's actually funny is that 80 was kind of, I forgot it was there. It wasn't actually a real goal. I think I just mistyped or something, but hey, thank you. I appreciate it. That's really cool. You guys are dope. And I'm so sorry for missing your guys' comments and stuff. The dude would not shut up. But yo, that fart was perfect timing. And I cannot believe we already died.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So what if we don't go there?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
we're gonna go to the right.
He entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh my gosh. Pedro, thank you so much for subscribing, dude. And Adrian, love what you're doing. You're hilarious. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Welcome in. I love this game. You've played this before, Shock? Okay, I'm gonna assume I can't open any doors. Like, everything is locked.
Ah, yes. Truly a room worth admiring.
Yes.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Can we get a drink? What if you had a voice narrating your day? It would be all over the place.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
No,
Really
the
worth
wall.
it.
The wall is beautiful. Ain't that right, Blight? Man, like...
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone...
Oh my god!
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Can you shut up? Please! By the time I open my mouth to say something, you're like, Stanley is an idiot. Stanley has to go poop. Like, can you shush? Maybe I do want to admire the room. Gosh.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I'm not going there. I'm gonna go straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it was. Okay, chill. It was not that funny. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift $1,000.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No,
I'm
bro.
not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I hate you.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
Yes, it is all about me, bro.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Okay, now don't start manipulating me. What if we fell? Maybe we should have jumped off and landed on there. I guess we could do that next time when we die here in a second.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? My wife? My boss? I don't want to go in there. I'm sorry to leave so fast, but I wanted to come by and say, oh my gosh. I wanted to come by and show some love. Hopefully we can game some possibly this weekend or next. Do a horror game maybe? I can DM you. That's what's up, Shock. Thank you so much. W Shock, everybody. W Shock. I appreciate you, Shock. Yes, I'm so down to do that. I'm so down to play. Just hit me a message when you're ready. Or when you want to plan it. That'll be dope. But yes, have a good night, dude. Sleep well. Ciao, ciao. I'll see you next time. Big W for Shock. Yes, WW. Okay. I don't know why that got me so good. But that got me pretty good. So we're gonna die here in a second. Watch this.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I hate this dude. He's causing me emotional damage. What if I don't go in there?
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Ew, why you say it like that? No. Rawr.
This
you gonna
is
do?
a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh my gosh, I'm playing Stanley. I'm playing as Stanley right now, pressing buttons.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
I hate you.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Why are you so mean? Press M to watch TV? Why can I not go in the room? Okay, I'm gonna stay away from this person.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
The narrator can get pretty petty. It's great. See, he sucks. He sucks. He sounds like, what's the dude version of a Karen? Also, thank you, Blight, for the 5 biddies. Appreciate it. What button? Oh.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Shut up.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
The game title.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Why is this
Surely there's
sad?
an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Please press F to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here. Watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm gonna do it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Maybe don't be mean bully. What if I don't press anything now? What happens if I don't press anything? back in my
I
office.
suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Did we already unlock another ending? How many endings are there? Yo! Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Missed a memo. So we're gonna go
Stanley
right.
came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
gonna go
wanted
right.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire it.
Wow. Yes. This room.
Okay, we're gonna leave.
What? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Now we're gonna listen to him.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
So what if we went on here? It's another ending, bro. Let's try it. Man, I can see how there's gonna be so many. Wait a minute. It's over here. Dang it. We already went here though, right? So we're just gonna get the same ending?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Well, I want to go to the
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What you gonna say?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Yes. I like this. It's chill. Nobody bothering me.
Baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Okay.
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Give me the broom, I'll sweep. Give me some duct tape and I'll put it over your mouth. Like,
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
why
Please
not?
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Shut up. Okay,
You
well.
do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Neither
I
are
would have
you.
thought to mention it.
Fine. We'll leave. What if I actually went back in?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Guys, I got the broom closet.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only dropped the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
This is the best ending.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave it because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapse.
No way, this is an
Well,
ending.
in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
There is no
They have
computer.
fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
What if I still stayed in here? Oh, that is funny, dude. If this is an ending, that's gonna be so hilarious. Okay, but he did say something that made me think more about what's actually going on. He said that this person died at their computer. So what I'm thinking, based off of that, is that Stanley is still at his desk, like asleep or whatever, and this person narrating is like messing with me for some reason. Okay, so I don't think that there is. He thought you, the player, died. Oh, me? Yeah, what was... Alright.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Bro. I think that's it. Is that it? Okay. No more milk in that. That's funny though.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we're gonna do that. Valve? Can you touch the valve? This is the boss's office? Executive bathroom? Yeah, I really gotta go Buki. Oh, money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast. Money, 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 money. Alright. Nothing here. Perfect. So the boss is obsessed with money. Alright. Why does he have a gun? Okay, this door was open. Which room do we go to? This looks inviting. This looks sinister. Let's go in here. This is his office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Where'd he say it was? Oh, wait, it's right here. 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Amazing.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, I didn't even see it over here. Dang, okay. Am I gonna get chased by teeth? From Outlast? Oh, this looks... Is this a floor? Oh. Alright. We're going down.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now,
Hannah.
when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Bro, this is literally Outlast, like the ending of it. Oh. It don't work no more? We're gonna get chased by that spirit.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh. We gotta know the secrets, dude. We gotta know the secrets. Mind control facility. We're here to figure it out. We're in the scene in The Incredibles. You know, he goes to find all of his friends have passed away and got killed. Ooh, a lot of numbers. Anybody good at memorizing all these?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought.
Bro, we could game on
Did he
those.
have the strength to find out?
Yes, I want to know. I want to know what love is. Want you to show me.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
427. We're right here. Yo. Went from Incredibles, X-Men to Dark Knight. It's cool though, creepy. This also reminds me of, I don't know if you guys have seen the show, but Alice in Borderlands. There's some scenes from that movie and concepts that I have you know, it looks familiar. So what are the numbers that are fired? 104 and 601. 104, 601. What is this one? I'm trying to read this. Okay. Alice in Borderland is absolute cinema. It was crazy. I will say that. It was gnarly. Okay, so 104, 601 or 602. Wow. What is this?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I mean, it low-key wouldn't be too bad because you'd actually
No,
get your job done.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh,
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yes. We will be the Parable Stanley Deluxe Lords. What do we have to do? 1. Oh, I did not mean to press that. I hope I did not mess that up. Console disabled. Okay, so there's different lights with different colors. Some are on, some are off. Or no, some only have 3, 1. Okay. I love British accents so much. It is pretty good. Oh, we can turn it off? Oh, no. Oh. Is that... I think though there's different shapes. It's like a house. It's like a triangle. Triangle. I can't tell on there. Okay, I don't know. I'm just give me a little summary of this game so I can keep on track. There's multiple endings. We are Stanley. We are working at this place, and there's different endings, and there's a narrator telling us what to do, well, suggesting what we should do, and we can decide whether to believe him and do what he says or not. We've already uncovered 2 other endings, and we died in both of them, I'm pretty sure. So that was fun. So now we're trying to uncover this 3rd ending, and we ended up here. Mind controls idle awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Ooh. Part of me thinks that this guy... I just want to see something back here real quick. There's all these different numbers. For what purpose? Oh, interesting. Looks absolutely trash. What? No, it's not. Okay, you're just kidding. Okay. I was like, what? It's actually really funny. I got some good laughs. I think you'd think it's pretty funny. So it looks like there's certain 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Is that 3 up there? I cannot tell. Let's see. Let's go upstairs. Oh, we can't go upstairs. Okay. 3. Is there 4 around here? What is this? Oh, 0, 1, 4, 2. Have you played Poppy Playtime already? I have not. But I have heard that many have enjoyed that game. Where is number 4? I wonder what happens if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't know where number 4 is. 1, 2, 3. It's probably up there and we can't get it. Yeah, we can't get it. So let's just do what we can here, I guess. I don't remember how to get up there. Yeah, it's all good. We're just gonna do off. I probably killed myself because of that.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I don't feel like it is.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
That's a big door.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Looks pretty.
And Stanley was happy.
Dang, that's a good ending. We finally got one good ending. Complete this. Oh, we completed it? Okay, so I guess we could see different endings. Dang, was that it? Game over? Why am I so locked in? Door, open the door. That's the most basic ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So this is what we started with Hannah. Every single time we died or restarted, this is what happens. I'm just gonna click on all these doors just in case. You are a speedrunner, I guess. I don't know. I'm just going with my gut.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna go on the right, because we missed a few things there.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
It was
Perhaps
so
he wanted to
funny.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, so we're
The
gonna pass
lounge was
this.
sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So what happens if we don't? We already gone through here. Yeah, we're gonna go through here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
So this is what we're gonna do. We are going, when it
Look, Stanley,
lifts,
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
we're gonna
foot.
jump off.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
I'm
investing
not.
your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I am
There's someone
Stanley.
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yep.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Give me a chance. Thank you, governor. Okay, we've never done this before. 2B3. I'm worried I'm missing clues, though. Like, I probably should memorize...
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. One goes left. One goes right. I'm not gonna listen to him.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'd love to think that he narrates himself as he walks. Yeah, like this is actually Stanley speaking. I'm going in the blue one. I told you.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
The blue door is behind me.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
He's so mad. Bro, chill out. You're not the main character.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
You?
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
I did.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Is there another blue door? Should we? I don't know. Now there's like options. Like, should we listen to him? Let's listen to him. I think we're really getting on his nerves. Let's see.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Angry Man, hi. Hi, Falafel, what's up? Welcome in. How are you? I would say it's a 5. You know, I'm pretty satisfied.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
Me,
How
not
did
you.
I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
Shut up.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh. First in 2 seconds? What? Did you know that 21% of the players skipped the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of the... How long does it take you to get to the correct or compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable? There's actually... This is you? What? Did you know that? Only the worst 3% choose the blue of players chose the blue door. 98% are more attractive than Stanley. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, you suck. Hey, it's my first time playing. That's cool. I like that, being able to see that. What happens if we go in the again?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Not necessarily more motivated, but it was cool.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I didn't say it.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Despite
If it's
you.
the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
What?
For some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be.
No,
What
it's
a
not.
fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Yo, isn't this from Fears the Fathom? Who firewatches the Firewatch? True that. Yo, that is cool. Who used to do that? This is Firewatch. Fears to Fears to Fartham. Bro, you got Bro, you guys you know it so well. He doesn't leave you even decide your own choices. Is it by the same developers? I'm not sure. I've never played it. Looks like a nice game though, if it does look like this.
Oh, no, it can't be.
What? What?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Yeah, this dude
Preferably
likes to
something with
control.
walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
The back rooms?
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
I hate this game.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
No.
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There is
No!
any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
It's Benka!
If you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I'm lost. I don't like it. Get me out!
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Let's
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yep. Elden Lord, well played. Look, let's play.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more
Get into the goal.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
I want him to send me to Elden Ring. Send me to... Bro, that would be crazy if he could do that, actually. That would be amazing.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Is it having fun? Is this a real video game?
It is a real video game.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Why?
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides,
shut up!
You need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
He's actually gone. Actually, no, he's gonna come back. He's like, did you miss me? Bro, the fact that they did put us in Rocket League is hilarious.
Hold on. What are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
We escaped. Oh, this could be creepy though. It's dark everywhere. And I can't see. I don't know. I think we just fall. Down. It's interstellar now. All right. Whoa. Yo, maybe he was creating our office. Containment breach. You'll never hold me down here. You'll still smell my farts. Bro. I think he's created our... I think he's the boss. Because he controls everything. And he, you know, knows the passwords to the boss's place. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going. Having fun? Well, I mean, I hope there's something
I
more.
wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
Yeah.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end. to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I don't think this guy can wait. Oh. Dang, so that was another ending. Is there an ending in here? What if we never left? Good job. Is that another good ending? Killing it. Can't sleep, so hello, Fafa in chat. Yo, Livid, I'm sorry that you couldn't sleep. How are you, dude? What time is it for you? Fart with reverb? Hey. Nikki, can you not... can you not do the fart reverb? I don't know if... What if we... What if we pressed buttons on our keyboard? That would be cool if you could do that. I'm pressing all the keyboard, or all the keys. No, it looks like, it's 5:30. No. Have you not gotten any sleep at all? The earliest ending is in the first computer room. Which is this one? Or you mean out here? Let's see.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we're just gonna sit here as if... Yo, getting over it is... It's not fun. I've farted too much. What? How many points do you have, Nikki? Be a good guy, Fafa? I am a good guy. You have to cause the ending by, oh, interacting with things. Okay. I'm interacting.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
Okay.
but it didn't make a no matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We're gonna... He's touching everything again. This is really cool. The developers had to think about people, like, what would people do in this first room? And they would be clicking everything. So that is really smart of him to do that. I'm not sure exactly. What else I'm supposed to be doing? You can climb up the office chair? No, you can't.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
There's an
Click the door
achievement?
5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
What door?
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly.
50?
50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something.
It means...
A true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle.
What do you mean?
I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
No, I'm doing it in this one. Okay, I do think he probably is meaning 417. Where is that? No, wait, I don't want to leave though. Because he didn't close the door. Maybe he meant 427? Mouse explodes. Fine, we'll go to 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Are we really doing this right now? Did I miss it? Oh, right here. Okay, watch this. Watch this, guys. Ready?
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
What number was it? 4 what? Four one five. Okay.
Now, back to door number 437.
Bro. Are you guys having fun?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Oh, this is so dumb.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Okay! Oh, back here. How do you... Papa's way too excited about clicking on dogs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what's up, Micaiah? What's up, Wood? How you guys doing? Oh, input received. Oh, we gotta do a crazy amount of clips? Or clicks? How do I climb? Oh. No, seriously, we disabled it. You can't jump. Yo, that's the achievement that I got. So how are we supposed to get up then? Maybe if we click it enough? This is so dumb.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
This guy hates me.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again. Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come
We
today.
did it!
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
What if we kept clicking? Climb the desk in this room. I don't know how to climb the desk in this room. Let's go! Oh my gosh, what's up, Frag? Whoa, you're bad. It's been a minute. You're Fafa bad. You know what, Harambe? At least I am something. Wrist injury? Is this even worth it? Oh. I'm on the desks! Now what? Out the window?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Very nice.
Now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yeah.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No, I think it's I'm having fun.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Would it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the
So
other
good.
option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Cheers. Hey you. You're finally awake. Are you sick of this gag? No. So can we leave? So what if we say yes? Oh. This whole game is basically the butterfly effect. Have you played this, Lark? So we actually could just sit here forever? What if we pressed Alt F4 to climb up there? Okay, I'm not that stupid. I fell for that one time. Okay, is there a way to leave? I think what he was saying is that we have to choose to begin the game again resume the game or just sit here actually forever. Begin the game again. Okay. So we did that. Was that considered an ending or no? Oh.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
So am I in danger? That's hilarious. So if we look down, is that there? Such a shame from being the Elden Lord to being controlled by such an AI type voice. One of the endings involves turning off all the computers. No way. Is that what we're about to do? Wait, can I turn off mine? This game is pretty funny. What do you guys think of it? Oh, what? Input received. It doesn't let me... Oh, maybe I have to turn it off multiple times.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I can't remember if there was another ending potential to go to the left. But I do know that we're missing some on the right. I'm just gonna go on the right because I know
This
for
was
sure.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
Yes.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
There's many in both? Okay, then I have missed that.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
And so he
And we're gonna take
detoured through
this.
the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
This game is clever, but for me, I think it's one that I'd rather watch
But
someone else
Stanley
play.
didn't want to
Yes.
go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I guess I gotta go left. Maybe
Oh, no.
are there hidden
No,
walls?
it's to the right. My mistake.
All right.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure? Can I get in the car and go away? I can get up on this thing. It's kind of finicky though. Whatever. We go down the scary basement. Oh.
No! This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
We already been
Stanley,
here.
Close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh. Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Alright. That was another ending. Maybe the game is actually about Stanley trying to find his schizophrenia meds? I don't know, but I think we uncovered the basic ending. But I don't know really the full purpose other than finding, you know, endings and unlocking endings. I've seen this whole game played by a couple different people and it feels more like a walking simulator, although a good experience. I mean, yeah, if you put it in summary, sure, I could definitely see that, but it's pretty funny. And a good experience, like you said. There's a fake restart and I forget how to trigger it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So we're gonna go
Stanley
left this
decided
time.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're gonna go left this time. Ba-ba, ba-ba.
When
Oh.
Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the
I don't
story.
know.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Ooh. What is our heart telling us? What if I wanted to go here? Oh, you can. Let's go on the very left. Everyone knows what you did. They're just
I'll
holding
say
back
it.
to...
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No! Stupid friggin'... There's probably important stuff.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The restart ending. Ah, so we got it then. Okay. Turned off all of those.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Missed? I want to take the same drugs the dev took when making this. It's hilarious. They did a really good job making this. Okay, all of the computers are off.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Okay, we're going in circles.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way
Bro.
and retrace our steps.
This guy's taking his...
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yay!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
What?
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Bro. The Stanley
All right,
Parable
I've got a
Adventure
solution.
line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Alright, we'll follow the line. Ooh, we unlocked a new door. This is easy. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, I remember
You see? The line knows where the story is.
Yes.
It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
I remember.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
No.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
I don't know, dude.
I
You alright?
think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yo, turn that thing off right now. That does not help at all, dude. Whatever. Why does the door have a question mark on it? I hate this. This music sucks. Turn it off. What happens if we keep going? Wait, no, we're gonna follow the line. Follow the line. This is so dumb. Oh my gosh. Hey!
Cut the music.
What?
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Huh? Wow, the fern! Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Okay, we're gonna follow this line. Hey, nice fern! We're back here.
Oh, no, 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 not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
You suck, bro. Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Nothing.
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Yes.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What direction? Oh. Here. Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
I want a Five Guys burger in my hand.
I'm ready for it.
I want a Five Guys burger in my hand. Lettuce, tomato, mushrooms, 2 patties.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, I wanted a Five Guys burger, 2 patties, 2 cheese slices, lettuce, mushrooms, tomatoes, mustard, some nice seeds on the top, some sesame seeds, lightly toasted.
Good choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
He says jump, you best jump. I can't. I guess we have to go here. Oh. You've been playing.
What's this? The confusion ending. You're not telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
For a long
I don't
time,
want to
Stanley
figure out
dies.
What's going on? I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
How do we know?
Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
It's the journey that you remember the most.
Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
He forgot. We're still in it, I think.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're gonna turn all of the computers off again. I think he still forgot. He like does not remember that we are doing this, and he's gonna restart it. And there's something about library and books that I read. New content? Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
We're going on a ride! Whee! Oh. Oh.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Nice.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Whoa!
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable.
Yeah!
Deluxe.
This ride is so good!
Delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Okay. Yeah, with the hands up.
So far, it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
It's probably nothing, dude. Oh no, we're stuck.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new
Woo!
content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the
Let's
content,
see it.
Stanley.
Oh. We in the back rooms. The jump circle? No, I can't
right.
jump.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
We can jump. Hold on, I'm not gonna use it. Maybe we need to use it in the beginning.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I'm gonna save those.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good.
Very good.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
What do you guys think so far? You guys enjoying it? Papa, you're gonna become Parable Lord or Stanley Lord? Probably Stanley Lord. Stanley Parable Lord. There it is. Actually, yeah, that's perfect.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market
Hey.
for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
You know, it's alright,
Still
dude.
with me. Why don't we just reset the game?
Oh.
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Oh, we're gonna die.
No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
We're dead. We started in a new place. When it was still called Twitter. Retweet! So, Bonnie's gonna be in the vents. Right there.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Yeah, I just want to see what's over here real quick. Let's go to the vent. I'm tired of looking at those walls. Let's go. Okay. We're Bonnie now?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Yes.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Nice. Oh my gosh, this is Dark Souls. We're gonna find a boss. We're gonna go past the mist. Alright. Make sure I have my Estus flasks. Go through the mist.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
It smells so good.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
It's so nice. Where do you guys think this is? Colorado? Utah? No, not Utah. Idaho? I feel like it's out there somewhere. The Memory Zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
What a waste. This is cool how they did this to their own game. Like, maybe that's the number of endings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 endings, maybe? Number of pictures. Very clever. I don't know. Maybe that's the number of endings? I mean, there are double pictures, like duplicates, but, you know, maybe they're just... Oh, there's 22, 23. 23 endings. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, 23. So I'm gonna guess that's 23 endings. Oh wait, maybe there's a hidden picture around here. I don't know why I just all of a sudden started this. Oh, 24 maybe? Question mark? $24? Okay, maybe 24. Okay. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. Ooh. There are over 40 endings? Oh, okay, so I was on to nothing then. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Is that an achievement? Please don't tell me that's an achievement. 5 years? This is cool. Showing their achievements for their game. It could mean 23 endings in the original. This one may have more. How many achievements does the game have? That's an actual achievement. That's a... Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. I want to get this achievement. How do you do it? And then this one, don't play for 5 years? How? Oh my gosh, Blight, thank you so much for farting. It smelled so good. And also, thank you so much for the 5 biddies. I appreciate it. Hi again. What's up, Hannah? That is also real. No way. Look, we died. Poor Stanley. I love Stanley. He's such a good guy. Oh, I want to sit on the bench. That's a good view. Look at that. Oh.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Okay. What's up, Hannah? Your arm is bleeding. What? How is your arm bleeding? Did you pick a scab or something? Oh, the cat. The cat scratched you. Fantastic Arcade. Okay, so basically... There's more pictures. Oh wait, look, it's Minecraft. Why do they have a picture of Minecraft in this game? That was an ending in the OG. Look at all the buttons! Person of the year? Oh, that's creepy. Oh, you messed up with a knife? No, Hannah! Is it bad? I was trying to make a salad and then I became the salad. Oh no! I hope it's not too bad though. Definitely get a band-aid and clean it up for sure. Maybe the Ender Dragon is the end boss. Yuck. Honestly, guys, I want to play Minecraft again, but doing it hardcore mode because we already defeated it in regular mode. This is cool going down memory lane of their game. Although I'm brand new.
Passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
feel like something's off about this, but I could be wrong. People play games instead of what they can do inside of them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything. What did you just say? Yeah, Hannah, I hope your finger's alright, or your arm. Definitely get a band-aid and clean it up.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
We just had it, like... So how do we... Oh, wait, I'm getting it now. It's like every time I click or try to press to do something, it's basically like replicating all that Stanley ever did was just push buttons. And that's exactly what we're doing. Oh. So... Okay, this door opened. Nice.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
The junkyard.
No. God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I mean, you are funny, but also pretty annoying. So, they're not wrong. This is so cool. I'm liking it.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Are those
Perhaps
real
the Stanley
reviews?
Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh man. Are these actual real reviews?
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Can we jump? Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. Got the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went
I
on
knew
for
this was
nearly
gonna happen.
10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until
Should we
the
press
end
it?
of time, at which time everything all at once, so now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't
Yeah,
be just
we gotta
yet,
press
no,
it.
no, until
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of it. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on. But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
Okay.
I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would
The one
we have
behind
gotten
here?
into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall?
There's a vent, but I don't think we
All
can
is for us
fit.
to move on and to please step away from the skip button. To go anywhere other than the skip button. It wasn't... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely...
Sorry, bro.
I've looked at it from every
I'm
angle.
clicking it again.
Every one of those... Oh, Stanley, you're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
The plant.
2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities.
Oh my
I
gosh,
felt
we're gonna have to
nothing at all
press
but
it again?
regret
Are
for
you
the
kidding
longest
me?
time, Stanley. Days, months, I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart.
Bro!
It was an impossibly rich, well...
We killed him. He died of old age. Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of sad. Yo! Dang it, I wish I paid attention to the clock. Oh my gosh, Blythe, thank you so much for the 15 biddies. Dang, I wish I... Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta switch it. I can't stay that long. I'm so
But
sorry.
they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever.
I feel bad. I really do. I really do feel bad.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Try beatboxing? Dang it! Should have read that sooner. It's raining. That was actually funny. No, I feel bad. Keep skipping? Okay, I check because maybe there's something. That's actually so sad. Like us skipping because he just talks too much. What is life, Fifi? Fee, fi, fo, fum. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I'm kind of stuck. Okay, well, there's nothing else. Bye. That's actually really pretty though. Wow. It's a berries. Well, obviously this is the new content, I guess. It's like the merchandise we always skip on every gacha game. It's like skipping ads. That's how it feels. Oh. Did everything die again? Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Let's move on. The idea of waiting literal eons for the building to collapse for an exit is actually crazy. Is that what we're doing? What are those sounds? You were right! How did the skip button work? Hello? Another Arabian night. Arabian night. Wait, I'm stuck on the rock? Yo, we're gonna go see Aladdin. So where do we go? Oh, we probably need to skip it again, huh? I like how the world ends because of the skip button. Yeah, we're not hungry. We don't gotta go Buki. We don't age. Can we still use this? Oh. Was that a real ending? I'm confused now. I don't know what counts. What happens if we...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So weird hearing him
Stanley
now.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Beam. Beam.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Welcome back. Yeah, Makai was a mastermind. Yeah, dude. You called it. New content. Okay.
Good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
We get to go on the ride again. Woo!
Bruh.
Who said bruh? New content.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Two?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
What? What are you saying to me right now? The ending is never the end again. 427. I see what you did there. Oh. 2 right there. Clues. Testing 2 printers at the same time. Okay, so everything is about the number 2. You know.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Sequel ideas. Stanley can throw axes. Stanley gets... Artistic intimate wife scene? Nude Stanley? ¿Qué me estás diciendo? What are you saying? So did we finish number 1? Did I just hear a seagull? ¡Caca! Oh my gosh, Antoveja, ¿cómo estás? And Space
Now, to be
Cat?
clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
What? This way to the show floor. New features. Okay. Is this actually a number 2? Like... like... Is this like another like 2-3 hours of gameplay? Bro. Wait. I'm confused. Is this... I don't want to look anything up though. Hola Fafa querida, yo estoy muy bien, no he podido verte estos días. Oh, no está bien Antoveja, no te preocupes, espero que estés bien. Ya tiene miedo a tus juegos de terror. Oh, ¿eso es lo que pasó? There are the OG endings plus more. Oh, like these are the true endings, like of 1? I guess what I'm asking that is because if it is number 2, we could start that tomorrow or the next stream and finish off with another game, because I don't want to delve into a whole new, chapter. The whole thing is commentary. It's all one game. Oh, so like he's like it's still one game, but they're putting it in as 2. Like saying, "Oh, there's a second one." So meta. Oh my gosh.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
What features? Reassurance bucket. New feature. Espero que estés muy bien. Sí, por supuesto
A
estoy
common
bien hoy
complaint of the
día.
Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
¿Y tú
That
cómo
it
estás?
engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
You want me to book you in that?
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this
Shut
and
up,
more
bro. I feel like you're
await
lying to
you
me.
in the Stanley Parable too.
Okay,
Does
so
anyone
we...
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Oh my gosh, we have a whole thing about ourselves. Look, it's Stanley! Collectibles? Look at us. That's why they asked you if you played with the original. It forces you to find a new ending before it lets you find the new stuff. So we did find a lot of... See, look. The jump circle. 33 left. I saved that though. Infinite hole. It won't end. Why does this feel like Roblox games? Like, wait in line to meet LeBron James. Infinity, science, space, depth hole, more hole, falling, more. I like that. That makes sense to me. I like that.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Should we do it? I do not want to have to do this because we're gonna be stuck. Whatever, bro.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why? Am I gonna hit at the bottom?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look,
Things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't
It's
we
like
just
2
put all
pixels.
this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Bro. Solo pasé a saludarte, cuídate mucho, mañana te verás. Oh, ok, bueno, espero que lo pases bien. Muchas gracias por venir y decir hola. Cuídate, abrazos y tengas una buena noche. Chao, chao. Y también a Spaceboy y si él también se va. Whoa, you guys can't see the... Can you guys even see the dot? Bro is creating problems and solving them by himself. Can you guys even see the dot? It's like... I don't know, on OBS it's showing that you guys can't see it, but maybe it's just OBS. Okay, we're gonna go back to the surface though.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay. That hole is as big as my achievement. Opening, rim, surrounding area, depth. I like it. Okay. So we have a bucket. We have a hole. Free new easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Are there people out there who actually, like, want to get the achievements, like all of the achievements for a game? Okay, so we can't get the achievement. Seriously, is the guy who made this game okay? I'm kind of scared of his mental state.
Haven't we seen yet?
We haven't seen collectibles. Oh, there's an exit. Oh, okay. So we did free achievement. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Oh, we gotta go to that. Where's B? We are here. So we gotta go down over here. Achievement hunters. Just keep pulling the lever over and over and see if it does anything. Oh, I should do that. No screenshots. Whoa, what happens if we do screenshot? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna see what happens if I screenshot. I screenshotted it. A whole new office? Hold on, let me see. Let me see if anything interesting was on that. Nope, nothing. Okay, I don't know. Hear your name in the game. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Alright, do they know my name?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
So good. Alright, what's my name?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Yes.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
What's up, guys? My name is Jim Halpert. I have a crush on the receptionist, and I like to do pranks on my coworker. So let's do this.
Jim.
You knew my name?
See? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
How did this game know my name?
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Bro. What even is this? I love you, Jim. Become my boyfriend, please. Okay. So cool.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Heard a Jim in the game. Whoa, did it say that before? Oh, the button that says Jim. That's Jim! You know what's funny is the more you say a word, the more it feels like it's not a real word. Jim. Jim. Jim.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes.
I'm Jim.
End of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Bro, I'm Jim. If you roleplay as the receptionist, then you might have a shot. There you go. What is this? Settings World Champion. Alright, yeah, let's go. Jim. 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 See, it just doesn't sound like a word now. Jim. Jim, Jim, Jim. Jim. Okay, well, one last thing. We're gonna do the collectibles and then we're gonna exit, okay? Collect them all. Whoa.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
What's with the... What's with the butt naked dudes? We got one! Okay.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
So you're telling me that there's other hidden ones? Jim. I'm curious, are there like hidden ones. Alright, let's see if we keep clicking it here, Micaiah, like you said. Okay, I don't think it's working. Oh my gosh, bro. Alright, well, I think we did everything. Jump circle this map. Free achievement, the button that says the name, merch, settings world champion, the Stanley Parable reassurance bucket, office decorations, epilogue, collectibles, infinite hole. Okay. I think we did everything, but we just couldn't get into the settings world champion. So, well, it was worth a shot. Hey, I mean, it was a good idea. You know, you just never know. This game sucks. There's no Hannah in it. Yeah. Where's the Hannahs? Oh, why does Stanley look sad? Wait a minute. Are those walkways? These pillars right here, or these? They look like walkways to me. Hold on a second. That's new. This is new? No, this is the epilogue. We've already done that. Can we climb up this? No. Yes, there's a way to get up there. Okay. Well, I tried. I'm noticing that there's that, but I don't know how to get up there. So... Actually, my name means peace. Do I look peaceful for y'all? I think so. Even though I don't know what you look like. But a Hannah does sound peaceful. I have a Hannah in my family.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready
Yes.
to move on now?
What are these pictures? These pictures. Oh. That's kind of creepy. A little bit creepy. Jim. Screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay.
Is that a person?
Are you ready?
Oh no, that's just
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa. Hey, look, there's more of the dolls.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go, version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Yeah.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I
Stanley!
can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Yo. What? So is this... so is this still number 1? Let's see here. I gotta work tomorrow, so good night, Fafa and friends. Have fun. Yo, Shaw. Thank you so much for recommending and getting this game for me. I think I will also stop it here so that you can be here for when we continue this game. Because I'm sure you would like to be here for that. I hope when I press quit to desktop, I can, you know, come back to it, right? This game is a mess, definitely. Is this the definitive edition? I have no idea, Jenkins. I just started playing this game, I don't know, 3 hours ago. 2.5 hours ago. So, yes, sounds good. All right, I'm gonna stop it here. This was really funny. I'm gonna quit. There you go. That was really funny. I really liked that. The beginning got me so good. I just popped in. Drat, terrible timing as always. Oh, I'm sorry, Jenkins. Yeah, well, I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next day for sure. I want to try to stream between 6 to 10 p.m. and right now it's 12 a.m. So it's pretty late. But that's kind of the time zone that I'm trying to go for streams. Eastern time at least. So I'm not sure exactly what your time zone is, but hopefully that can work for you. Cutting it kind of short today. Well, 3.5 hours. But yeah, a little bit, I guess. I don't want to stay up too late to mess up my sleep schedule. And it is a weekday and people gotta go to sleep and stuff, so the fact that you survived 3 hours is mind-blowing. I have no idea how I did it, to be honest. Low-key. But that was fun, you guys. Let's figure out, so either tomorrow or the next day. There is a few other new games that I have. There's a Final Sentence, Darkwood. No, I'm Not Human. I do want to get back into that. Good stuff. More stream. Thank you, Thorn. Thank you. Oh no, yeah, you're good. You're good, Micaiah. So yeah, I think I'll get back in tomorrow. I need to start earlier. Today I was doing stuff and couldn't really start until later. Is that a dog in the background? This right here is a cat. Right here is Rohan. Right, Rohan? Rohan. He's just so cute and loafed right there. Oh, he's yawning.
Don't go.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Ollie, you sent 2. Yo, that's so nice. The heck? So nice of you, thank you. Bye, Jim. Oh my gosh, yo. I didn't even know I was Jim. I'm so sorry, Ollie. I'll be back tomorrow, though. I promise. Either tomorrow or the next day. Okay? I saw a curly tail behind the chair. Could have sworn I saw a dog waddling around. Yes, we do have a dog, too. I think she went and laid down on her bed. Oh, no, she's here. Oh, there she is. Hi, Ribbon. This is Ribbon. Oh, wait, come here, right here. So they can see you. There you go. So we had Ribbon, Rohan, Snorlax, Ditto, Wallace. Bro, I'm hallucinating. I see something on the next chamber. What you mean? You learn something new every day, even if it's just about yourself. Oh man. Yeah, it's Ribbon and Rohan. Her name is short for Rivendell from Lord of the Rings. It's Rohan, obviously. So. Anyways, yes, we have our pets. So, but yeah, you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your night. I thank you guys so much for being here. Wallace got some drip with those blinds. He's gonna get some curtains soon too. So, gonna put up your neon. I know. I've been slacking with that. It's just like, you know. So. But anyways, hi Sofa, I hope you play a real game next time. Good night. Do you hear them? Do you hear the words that are coming out of their mouth? Huh? What do you mean a real game? You mean Dark Souls 2? Eh? Alright, you guys. I'll be back either tomorrow or the next day. But either way, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here and for all the love. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Dark Souls 2 made you famous. You know what? I made Dark Souls 2 famous. Okay? Alright? No, you're right. I do miss Souls. When Dark Souls 3 gets out, like when it has its next sale, I'll buy it. Okay? I promise. Pinky promise. Right here. Right there. Right there! Alright, you guys. Love you guys. Be safe. Take care of that arm. Yes, take care. Take care of that arm, Hannah. Take it easy. Thank you for the 4 days safe haven. Shaw, Antoeja, Jenkins, Grenade, Micaiah, Hannah, Ali. I love you all. Thorn, Joe. You guys are amazing. Love you guys. Peace. Laundry Room Gaming. Yes. Alright. See ya. Buenas noches. Ciao, ciao.